Capture the People podcast here out by the skate park. This shit's hot as fuck outside right now, though.
For real.
Yeah, how y'all feeling, though?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I'm feeling great.
Yeah?
Beautiful day.
Yes.
You guys got some hard hats on right now.
Yeah, appreciate it.
sure. What does that say? Dabucketlist.
For
What
sure.
is that?
For sure.
Oh, I'm answering that one.
Y'all want to let the people know what the bucket list is?
So, if you don't know, well, now you know. Quoted by our boy Chase. Shout out to Chase. Chase a million, you feel me? He came up with that quote. But basically, the bucket list is a platform that specializes in bringing new brand awareness to creatives, business owners, authors. I mean,
Anybody in media.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
basically. You feel
any
me?
creative, passionate people out there. We're out and just help give them a platform. They help give us a platform. So it's,
And we all know that has no bounds. So it's like.
For sure, yeah. I mean, you guys even interviewed us. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it still hasn't dropped, but like y'all are really.
That was so
documenting all
long
these
ago,
people.
dude. I was just telling Benny, like, we have done so much.
Yeah, since the last podcast, that we had.
We have done so much since we
like that.
interviewed you guys back in
and
November or December.
Yeah, it was around. Yeah,
Shout out
December,
KG.
right?
I know he was out.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That was last year.
Yeah, shout out KG, bro.
Yeah, what's up with him? Where you at?
Yo, he's driving back from Virginia as we speak, bro.
From Virginia?
Yeah.
Damn.
He goes to school out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hampton University.
Hampton.
Oh, what school? Richmond?
Hampton University.
Oh, no, never mind then. Damn. I've been to Virginia once, and I was at Richmond, Virginia, the school over there. That's just fire, though.
Yeah,
It's
right.
beautiful as fuck.
Okay.
But I heard that place is racist as hell.
Oh,
Like Virginia in
well.
general. Like that's where
Virginia
they have the
place?
Robert E. Lee statue, right? I think in like their downtown area.
What?
Yeah.
Kenny Cole.
They got
I
the
don't
like a
know.
statue of like Robert E. Lee on a horse.
Wow.
He's big as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They were trying to get that taken down a while ago.
I I hope they do. You know,
Yeah.
there
Hey, don't quote me on none of
plenty of
that.
other individuals.
And you were near Virginia, too, being at Howard, right? Isn't that where? Isn't it like,
Nah, well, Howard University, that's in D.C.
it's in D.C.?
Yeah.
But isn't that near Virginia?
It's like
Kinda.
an hour, 2 hours.
Well, D.C.'s not a state.
Not a state. I mean, how many states away?
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's probably like, I mean, they do call it the DMV, so.
How is it?
It's not
How
that
was it
far.
going to school out in D.C. though? Just like how is it going to school out in D.C.? Just because I feel like
Different.
it's always like, I mean, there's always something going on just because that's the capital of.
Man, I had to find my zone, bro. Like, DC was different, man. DC was different. Like, it was good for me, but that.
How does it differ from?
Yeah,
Atlanta?
what do you mean?
Yay. All right. So I gotta paint a little story if I'm gonna explain this, but I don't know if y'all got time for that. Like, I don't.
We
wanna-
do. Yeah, let them
we
know.
do.
What's
I
up?
mean, hey. Okay, well, let me be honest then. All right, so y'all know I'm from the A, East Point.
Yes, sir.
Like,
We were just there yesterday.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. So I'm going there. I'm just like, look, I'm gonna just be me, bruh. My personal story is crazy. Like, it's like, But anyway, I'm going. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm finna, just be me, see what happens, right?
Yeah.
So I get a call that I'm dealing with some family issues. But then I'm also, networking, cementing like my business ideas, doing school, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, dang, it's a lot going on. So if y'all ask me like how I got to, saying where I am now, it's like that was a huge part of it during that time. Like, it was cool. Like, I needed it. Like, it was pressures that, like, I had to excel through while also, like, dealing with some, stuff back home. And then at the same time, like, still doing it as best I could and still achieving. I'm like, shh. So, that's honestly the best way I can summarize that entire period.
Yeah.
Like, real talk.
And I
That's
mean,
done loud.
DC. What's up?
No, I'm saying that's done loud.
No, but like, I mean, DC in general though, like being up there, I mean, it's a lot of protests going on over there too, right?
And that's a part of it.
Yeah.
That's a part of it too, because it's like, I went to protests.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at each one. I'm like, okay, look, like I understand. Like it's some like I understand what you're trying to do, but maybe it's not being, you know, properly supported.
Yeah.
And then I've been to some where it's like, look, we got all the facts in order.
Yeah.
What are you doing? And it's like to be a part of that within that city, like at different time frames. It's like,
Yeah.
wow,
For sure.
I'm here. I don't know what I gotta do, but walk. All right, I'll walk.
Yeah.
That's cool, and I've done that.
Yeah.
For sure. And it was lit. I ain't gonna count.
Do you think protests actually help?
Yeah, I was about to say, bro. Like,
I mean,
Because I feel like we have so many fucking protests going on in America, especially right now with just like the Roe v. Wade, the stuff that was going on during the pandemic. But I feel like shit just hasn't fucking changed still. You know what I mean? I feel like it's still the same old.
I think it works when it's consistent. Like,
Yeah.
when you think about like back in the day, like that wasn't just they didn't link up for a day. Like, that was a
Consistency, like
how many
everyday
how
type
many years?
thing.
I can't think how many years. That was a long time though.
it was
We
a
do
whole
it for,
movement,
like-
though.
We
Yeah.
do it for like one day. Yeah, that's facts.
Like the Roe v.
We
Wade
do.
thing, like I know there was a protest last week in Atlanta. I know they're having one coming up, but I just feel like there needs to be more of them for them to actually hear them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Obviously, a lot of people are outraged by the fact of what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But if you think about it though, a lot of the stuff that like is set up, like it's kind of like a one person sets it up, but then there's no really organization behind it,
I was about to say
and
that too.
and there's no actual plan. So like, yeah, protesting is very very efficient if you do it like
if it's done right.
organized.
If it's done right.
If you have like an establishment and you're like, okay, we're gonna go out this day and this day and that. But like, and realistically though, like I feel like a lot of the times these politicians, they see protest as like a temporary,
Definitely.
I guess like a side effect of like a drastic change to whatever policy
Definitely.
they're making or whatever.
No,
And
Yeah, they're just like, oh, this shit'll go away. It's
yeah,
gonna go over.
yeah, that's what they treat it like. I feel like because not everyone is like serious about it. You know what I mean?
yeah, but I also add like, I feel like it also takes the matter of somebody talking to these politicians that are making the decisions.
Yeah.
Like somebody has to hold themselves accountable. Like,
Definitely.
Yeah.
look, man,
Actually put
you
himself in
have
that
to
position.
listen to the people. Like, okay, look, we all don't want it to happen. We all may want it to happen, but at the end of the day, if it happens, when it happens, can we just make sure they safe?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, for
That's
sure.
a hard decision already. Can we just make sure they alive at the end of it, bro? Why they gotta fight for that?
Do you think there would be protests if, like, say that Roe v. Wade was
Women.
like still intact? Do you
Women,
think
my
there'd still be
bad.
protests for the people
Not
that want?
just they.
Huh?
I said women, not just they.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro. I mean, how do you feel about that? A bunch of dudes deciding on like what women have to do with their bodies. How is that? Like, that's weird, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has ever asked us questions like this. Thank you. I appreciate
I mean,
y'all.
just
like,
think about that though. Yeah.
these are some real questions, like,
Yeah, I mean,
and they need to be talked about. Thank
yeah.
you.
we have a platform so we can, use it to
Yeah.
talk about,
Mhm.
Yeah.
stuff people need to hear type shit.
Oh, of course.
For sure.
Of course.
But like that's just, it's strange to me how, yeah, like someone who doesn't really experience what women are experiencing are deciding like what they have to fucking go by, the laws and everything. The good thing is though, Atlanta's a really great city, and they've already like come out to say like we're making it more easy for to access these I guess resources to prevent pregnancies and all that shit. But that's cool. It's great that there's federal government, but at the same time at the state level like there's still I guess power for them to be able to decide what the fuck goes on and shit like that.
Yeah.
Do you think the state's gonna listen to the people more
honestly,
than the federal government?
It's a two-way game.
Yeah.
It's a two-way game because that they, technically speaking, they can listen anytime they want to.
Mm-hmm.
All they gotta do is have access to a phone.
Exactly.
They can get articles.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear the people. It's not like it was before when nobody had no way to say that.
Exactly.
Internet changed that.
Mm-hmm.
So now, on the other hand, you got actual people that's like, do they even understand the language or the process of what they have to do step by step in order to vocalize their opinion properly?
Mm-hmm.
They know they don't know that. That's the legal game. They said, y'all not going to do it because technically speaking, who's going to the polls and actually voting for these individuals and understanding
Yeah.
what it means when they vote for them?
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's insane.
So
It's
right
insanity, really. Shit feels like a dream almost. But I mean, at the same time, we're in America. I feel like there was never really like structure. I mean, there was a goal to strive for structure, but I mean, it's still chaotic right now. You know what I mean? You also have to think about like how many states like. But look, there's Atlanta, there's LA, there's like New York. You know what I mean? Like there's all these like, I guess educated, more open to different ideas. These major cities really, I guess, having a bigger open mind to things. But then you got to think about states like Oklahoma, Idaho. You know what I mean? Like these people were raised, to think like this shit's kind of, wrong. You know what I mean? Think about the Bible and all that shit. And I feel like that's what it's all like, a battle between religion and fucking government for sure. At the end of the day.
Man, it's always a balance
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah. Are y'all religious?
Nah.
I know Alex is.
My family is.
Yeah,
I am somewhat.
Really?
I don't
I'll say
even know
that.
how to put the word. I don't even know, bro. All I'm gonna say is I have a strong relationship with God, for sure.
Yeah.
I already know what's up. You feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't questioning nothing.
So what do you think about like a lot of these heavy religious people saying that God made people to be born? You know what I mean? Like that every life is important. You know what I mean?
Man, if we don't know by now, you telling me you don't have proof? You don't have proof that every life is important by now? Like, and just, supporting what you just said.
Yeah.
Come on now. Our actions should reflect that. But
Yeah.
it's like, it takes, I mean, personally, you gotta do what you gotta do to even get up every day and enjoy your day. But mentally, it's still, everybody eat.
Yeah, for sure. So I guess the next question is like, do you feel like at one point is a life considered actually valuable in an actual life human being? Like at what point during pregnancy do you think that happens?
I don't know. I personally haven't gone through it myself.
Yeah.
Can't answer that one.
Yeah, like I can't.
I wouldn't even be able to answer that because
Yeah.
I don't.
It's a hard
you could
question,
say,
right?
you
Yeah.
could say like
It's-
right when it happens, or you could say when it's 35 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey,
But I mean, but it's your body. I guess
Yeah, everybody
you
got
feel
their own
it.
situation. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, everybody got their own situation, but all I'm gonna
I
say
just
is,
don't. At the end of the day, I just don't like how the government is gonna tell me what I'm gonna do with like my body.
yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Even me saying I'm a guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand how women feel towards it. But if I was a woman, I'm not gonna have this old fucking Supreme Court, you know what I mean, guy tell me what I can and cannot do with my body.
Yeah.
That's what really just pisses off a lot of people.
Bro.
Especially me.
And it's a weird topic too, because at the same time, like, yeah, if you look around, bro, all these people are living their lives, but like, how many of them were born on accident, quotation
Mhm,
marks, I guess,
mhm.
or how many of these people weren't really supposed to be here?
And then you got the cases
Right.
where people are sexually abused or raped.
Yeah.
ooh,
And then
that's
they're
a
like,
good one.
and then they're like, well, that shouldn't have happened to you. You should have said something. You can't
Yeah.
control that
Yeah,
when
bro.
another man is trying to do that to a woman. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if they're gonna do anything, at least if something happens in that situation, let her do what she's got to do to make it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if worst comes to worst, if it is abortions are illegal all across the country, at least make that. You know what I mean?
Well,
Exactly, bro. Because I feel like in certain situations, and a lot of situations actually, when you're giving life to another person, it actually kills your life and it ruins it. Like
Mhm.
for people who are pregnant at the wrong time and have a
Mhm.
career that they were trying to pursue, but next thing you know, they have to have this kid because you know what I mean. It's illegal to abort it or whatever. So it's a really crazy situation. So I can kind of see both sides, but at the same time, like, it's just insane how people are telling people how to, I guess, handle their business. It's just weird as fuck for sure.
Y'all be reading shit on Twitter about it? be saying some crazy.
I don't
shit.
go on
No.
Twitter, bro.
They be saying some crazy.
Twitter
shit
is
on
toxic.
Twitter
so
is
I,
fucking.
I do my best to
crazy.
stay
That's
away from it.
funny.
You
Yeah,
just click on the
that's
comments
And keep my
oh
mind clear.
fucking
But
God,
I
bro.
do
Yeah.
find myself at times.
'Cause you got all types of different people across the world that have their all different opinions and believe in whatever.
Absolutely.
Motherfuckers from
Yeah.
Wisconsin talking about pro-life this, pro-life
Iceland.
that. Yep,
I'm
exactly.
like, what?
Yeah, I
Yo.
do find myself on reading
How
Twitter
did I even
comments
get
from
here?
time
Even
to time.
Reddit too, like
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, bro,
that's
it's
true.
it's insane,
That's
bro.
like the
True.
non-censored,
Social
the
media.
non-censored shit on the internet is really the worst shit that ever happened to America.
Yeah.
Social media is
Yeah.
a
At the end of
lot.
the day, like even though that we do have free speech on the internet, at the end of the day, it's really the worst fucking thing.
Yo, like, bruh, that just you just opened a can of worms, my guy.
Nah, real
Like,
shit.
no, wait, okay. First, let me say this: protect mother's mental health. Period.
Exactly.
Point blank.
Yep.
Just to end that topic.
Mhm.
Period. Like,
All right, we're
Period.
switching.
it was
gears now.
recorded. Like,
Yeah, we're switching gears.
yeah, okay. And then we're going back to what you just said. So the can of worms you just opened, like, bro, what?
Yeah. I mean, I get it. Like, we do have a free of speech, but just some of the shit people say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Twitter don't really be censoring nothing. Like you got to do a lot. To
And
get
you
kicked
gotta
out
be
of Twitter.
honest about it too, cause it's
Yeah.
out there. Like
Mhm.
it's out there, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. I feel like I think it's a good thing though, because like at the end of the day, we're all kind of, and I guess we're exposed to different things. You know what I mean?
A lot of different.
And I
things.
think it's cool to have freedom of speech, just because like, yeah, some dude might say something stupid, but you can note that. You can note, okay, yeah, this dude's fucking stupid.
Right.
But at the same time, you get to listen to all these stories. Like, I was reading some shit like this woman, she was afraid of having a kid because she might die. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's situations where if they have a kid, they fucking die. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's real.
And it's a risk to their health and their lives in
Wow.
general too. But I mean, I guess to leave a note on that, I think for like being able to just have no filter and post whatever the fuck you want, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do
It's
y'all?
a good and bad thing.
Yeah.
It's
To
a
put it like
terrible
that.
thing, but at the same time, like it's better to have like freedom of speech
Mm-hmm.
rather than to be suppressed and like hold your
Yeah, I
ideas, you know what
just-
mean?
It's a good thing that's used wrong.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
best way to put it.
Yeah.
It's
Because if you use social media right, you put yourself out there, people can see you, reach out to you, you can connect with people everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
if you got something positive, that's great. But if it's something negative,
Yeah.
it's just like
And that's
you
what
can
y'all
spread your
do though.
negativity everywhere. Huh?
That's what y'all do with the bucket list
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Who do y'all mainly interview though? Like, what's the main, I guess, group of
Criteria
people?
to interview somebody. That's a
Yeah.
that's a good question.
dang.
It really just be people we connect with, like, cause she's
Yeah.
brought in a lot of people. Definitely in the beginning, just being out and about, talking to you, like, oh, I like talking to you, come on my show. Like, it wasn't like a, oh, who got clout type of situation. It was just,
Yeah.
do we connect?
Do you guys usually reach out to them, or do you guys have some people reach out to you sometimes, or is it mutual?
Yeah,
It'll
it'd
be a little
mutual.
bit of both.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
A little
definitely
bit of
mutual.
both. Like we'll definitely reach out. I ain't scared to reach out to nobody.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me?
She gonna send
Like
a nice
as long as
email.
we talk about business, like
Yeah.
She gonna send a nice little email.
let's let's talk
Oh,
about it.
man.
He already know
So, I
though.
mean, not only with the podcast, I mean, you guys do a bunch of other things. I
Yeah,
I know
yeah, yeah.
coming up, is it the end of this month? Do you guys have that fashion show?
Nah, it's August.
August?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys kind of want to talk about that and, like, what exactly is just behind that and the concept?
Yeah, of course, we would love to talk about that. So basically, a fashion show is going to be a place where you can find the newest, hottest streetwear that we've seen on the streets thus far. Like, this might be somebody we connected with,
Yeah.
but the way we
Not the
rock,
yak.
like everybody got talent. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we
you
know a
wouldn't
lot
be
of
in
great
our circle
streetwear.
if you wasn't talented. Like,
Yeah.
come on, let's be straight up. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you putting in some tight work. We just want to show you some love, man.
And
Come
then,
through.
quick point, I feel like a lot of it's definitely gonna be a lot of local artists there, and it's like
For sure.
you can really find so many, and y'all
For
probably
sure.
know this already, but y'all can find so many hidden gems in the community.
It's
Like
insane.
Yeah.
you'll see people on the top, and it's like, yeah, they cool, but that dude that like from whoever, like he may be even more talented than he just don't got the platform to
Exactly.
be on that level.
And when it comes to, I really feel bad. I mean, I don't want to say I feel bad.
You just gotta work your way up.
You just have to work your way up. But a lot of people that are at this level, I'm just like, damn,
Are
y'all are
sickly
really
talented.
doing some different shit than like some other than these
People
big
up
brands.
there.
Like, nowadays, like I really don't like I will here and there, but I really don't like to buy clothes like that are name brand anymore. I really just try to find
same.
people that, you know what I mean, make clothes, different groups, different organizations. Like I got Pink Flamingo on today.
Yeah.
Like I just
Shout
try
out
to
to
find
them.
different organizations.
Oh, you're
or
Pink
groups.
Flamingo?
Yeah, Pink Flamingo, big Pink Flamingo.
Yeah,
Um,
they
Oh,
lit.
man,
Just trying to
say
find
big
different
Pink
groups and
Flamingo.
shit to wear, just to
That's it,
show
man.
that Atlanta's got some crazy ass fucking
Yeah, no.
artists. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
For sure. I feel like a lot of people also like to fuck with the underdogs, you know, not like these big media firms
Yeah.
like BuzzFeed,
Mm.
fucking CNN.
But then what happens when they get to that
Complex.
point?
Oh, I was just thinking
What
that.
happens when they get to that
I
I
was
point?
mean, if
just
you
thinking that.
supported them by like day one, then you
Yeah.
deserve you're gonna celebrate with them.
Exactly. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
when I
right.
see like when it's been artists I know, like we just talking about Bosco and them,
Yeah,
like
Bosco's
people
making noise.
like I've seen like since we was like 16, 17, like
Mhm.
are doing big things. I be feeling like I'm sharing the success too, because I remember when we was all down bad together, and now
Mhm.
you going crazy and I'm going crazy. Everybody's going crazy. So
I mean,
Yeah.
we
I
met
love
them
seeing
a
that.
few months ago, and I'm just really proud and just seeing how much they've been doing. Like
yeah,
Bosco,
them and
Mike,
countless,
all
them
that.
and
Yeah.
countless others.
Yo,
It's so
for
many
real.
others.
There's
like,
so many people that are just that I've met months ago, and I'm just looking back at it now, just
Yeah.
like, damn, what the fuck?
there's people I done grew
Yeah.
up with, seeing as kids that they're going crazy now.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, for
So
sure,
it's-
bro. For
yeah,
sure.
it's beautiful.
And I think the crazy thing is like we live in a time now that we have access to like mics, video cameras.
Yeah.
You know what I
The
mean? We're
internet,
able to
yeah.
really start our own thing, and people can appreciate the
Yeah,
genuine.
without a big budget too.
Yeah, without a big budget,
Right. And
without a
still
big.
That's
make
definitely how we
magic.
started. We started. Ooh,
Yeah, we
had
paid
no
about
budget.
$5,000 for this spot right now.
Yo, that's
Oh,
what
yeah,
was
we rented out the skate
hilarious,
park.
bro.
We did not have no budget, but we made it work.
Man, we made some
Or
stuff
we did it. We
shake, my guy.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey.
Yep.
No, but yeah, I mean, it's just insane. But at the same time, it's great because now people who have an actual voice to, I mean, give their piece
Yeah,
compared to these bigger firms, bigger corporations.
Mhm.
It's great because you're able to really control what you want to say. I
Yeah,
think
definitely.
we live in a time where now we decide kind of what we want to do instead
Yeah.
of back then where these corporations were able to really control everything, put money behind it, but then put a facade of, oh yeah, we're for the people, we're for
definitely.
the culture or whatever. You know what I mean?
But really, they're
Because-
just trying to make a quick buck.
Exactly.
no,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a business.
For sure. Like I mean, all these other bigger, I guess, rap corporations, companies.
Labels, all that.
You might think they're cool. You might know what's up, but I mean, do you know the CEO?
Yeah.
Like who's actually?
Mm.
It might be a bigger company that's providing
Yeah.
all this money, but they want to push their agenda. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At
Yeah,
the
that's
same
facts.
time.
Because all these little like labels that we love are really just small pieces of an even bigger label and they're making the money
Yeah.
that the rappers on the other label are claiming they're getting type deal. So
Yeah.
it's all a monopoly.
And that's why it's better for these artists to stay independent.
yeah,
for
definitely.
sure.
Especially because if you get the right team and the right people behind you, you could really make it work.
And you got some
You know
good
what I mean?
content. Yeah.
Well,
Exactly. Yeah.
I'll say this about staying independent because at some point you have to make decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sometimes that might compromise how independent you stay.
Yeah. Well, I know that there's different
Levels to it.
There's
Yeah,
different
for
ways you can
sure.
go about it of signing a deal or something. You know what I mean? You don't got to give them your full
Mhm.
masters. You can give them maybe a tape or two or something.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure. But
there's-
going back to what you said, like
Yeah.
you can still do that. Hell yeah.
I know.
And get 100%.
100%. I know some people. Who is it? I know Dolph owned 100% of his masters. You know what I mean? And now that just carried on to his family. And they said, we're not giving this away. We're just going to keep passing it down and passing it down. And that's how it should be, you know what I mean? And with this team that he had, or has still, that they said they're not changing anything. So many
Right.
people have been trying to reach out to buy his masters or buy
Yeah, I
this because
bet.
he's
Of
gone now, you know what
course.
I
I
mean?
bet.
Of
There's no- you shouldn't switch
course.
They
up.
probably
No.
went up like
Keep it how he
crazy,
wants
too.
to go, you know what I mean? Same with Key Glock. He does the same thing, independent fully. And I
No,
like that.
and that's
you know what I
great,
mean?
Yeah, and they got massive fan bases too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mhm.
For sure. So I guess what's the ultimate goal for your brand, the bucket list?
To really just be established as a, full-on company.
Trying to put
Yeah.
your foot in the door.
Yeah, really just establish ourselves, and really be a staple in, not just like music, but I say in just mainstream media as a whole. Like, KG's on film, I'm on music, me and Chase on music, Dunlab business, we also we're all out in the community, some of us on south side, some on the west side. We're all out in the community connected with people on a consistent basis.
Is there anything else you guys are trying to explore other than what you guys are doing now with the brand?
We were just talking about one of my guys, he started his own streaming service. And
Service?
yeah, he started his own streaming service.
Damn.
And
What's
he
like
was
a
trying to
Twitch
pitch,
window?
he's doing it for like people who have like their own like shows and series and shit like that.
Okay.
So
And they'll like premiere on there and
yeah,
stuff?
they premiere on his stuff. So he was trying to pitch a show, cause I'm also an artist too. One have first degree. Shout out first degree. Shout out Rosar. So he was trying to pitch a show for us. I got shout out the bros. He tried to shout out. He tried to do that for us. So we may be doing a show on there, but I was just like, we gotta get a bucket list series on there. So I'm gonna pitch that, and we're gonna get that going. So definitely a full series, and just showing like, cause we do stuff together, but we do a lot of stuff individually. So it's like people need to see more like in our lives personally type deal. Especially with me, I've been all over the place doing stuff. That's why I ain't been on the scene as much, but I'm back in the movement. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff that we want to do, but that's the main one.
Yeah.
You got anything?
And I mean, just to add, I can't really like say too much else, but this not just an Atlanta shit. Like,
Yeah. Other cities.
This global. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
We starting off here, cause this where we from. You feel me? Like, but this ain't all we know.
And then we tapped in with a lot of people in different places, like Virginia. Definitely.
Well, yeah, you guys definitely got some connect. I know
Yeah.
you're going out to LA soon, right? You still doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
July
excited?
10th.
When are you leaving again?
Man, fuck LA.
July 10th.
Man, shut the fuck up. Oh, he's from LA. That's why he said it. He's from LA.
I'm looking at Bro Boy.
Broke boys from LA. It's loud as hell right now.
I know the mic had to pick at least a little bit.
Nah, the only one that might pick it up is that one.
Okay.
These ones,
Nah, this doesn't pick it up.
these
though.
mics for some reason don't pick up like anything that's other than like right here.
That's
That
cool.
mic, fuck that mic.
That's the thing about our
never
setup. It works
Be having to
sometimes.
play with that shit on the voice shit.
I'm already knowing.
Fucking hell, bro.
That's real.
No, but that's cool though that you guys kind of like were doing your own thing and then kind of became a collective.
Yeah, definitely.
And then
'Cause-
starting to organize things, and now you have something to work under.
Yeah,
I
because
think-
it started with just me, KG, and Chase. It was actually just me and KG. It was KG's idea to do it. I was just like, all right, let's do it. Then I recruited Chase. Chase recruited Dunlab, and then KG recruited more people. So it just kept growing naturally like that.
For
Yeah.
sure.
So that's where, and we were able to get to where we are now, and we're still growing.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Did y'all go to school? If you don't mind
me
me
and
asking?
KG went to middle school together. Dunlab and Chase went to high school. Y'all went to middle school, high school.
Oh,
We
so y'all
went
kinda
to
grew up
middle
with each
and
other.
high school together.
And then me and Chase we met in college. So then he introduced me to Dunlab. I introduced him to Corey.
And
then
then
we all
me and
met each
KG
other.
met in college.
Yeah.
And then KJ, he went to high school with us too.
That's
for
fire.
sure.
Yeah, so it's community. Yeah, it's community. A lot of folks I'm still with today. Like I know them since like 10 to 15, 16. Like all my
Shout
high
out
school,
my
middle
boy.
school. Like you gotta grow with your people.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, that's great. Did y'all go to college?
Yeah, I
Oh,
went to
yeah,
college with
for sure.
Did y'all graduate?
Chase. Nah, Chase
Yeah.
graduated.
She's like, yeah.
Chase graduated.
You
She
just graduated, right?
Yeah. for
Congratulations.
I said I'm
Congrats.
good.
Thank you.
Benny
You
didn't
got your-
graduate.
Nah, I
I
did
barely
actually.
graduated
from
but
Harvard.
Still
From where?
got it. UB, University.
Oh,
I'm from New York.
word.
Yeah, so I mean,
Where in New York?
she knows obviously because she interviewed us, but I moved here about last year from Buffalo, New York.
Okay, gotcha.
And met Benny, and we just started doing it out of nowhere, and
Mhm.
Yeah, bro.
just been doing movements ever since.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Out
how
of
it
all
starts.
Out of all people, I'm fucking with a New Yorker, bro. Fucking Yankee.
I'm
got
trying to
New
go
York?
back.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go back to New York
Atlanta?
next month.
But I mean, I don't know if you
My
know
main
where
partner's
Buffalo
in
is,
New
but
York.
Buffalo
That's
is
like 6 hours away, right?
Top-
From like the city.
It's literally I'm in Canada. I live in Canada.
Oh damn.
I'm literally
Alright.
10 minutes from the border of Canada and USA.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's cool though that you guys you went to school, but you're still kind of. What did you go to school for though?
I was a music major, so I was learning.
Oh, okay.
I was practicing
Yeah.
theory, stuff like that, but it was a lot. So I was like,
Damn.
nah, I'm good. Cause I started playing piano like 15, 16. So I was playing then, and then like I got pretty good, but then I wanted to like advance my skills in school because I had a teacher who was like super talented, and I was like, he played every instrument, so I wanted to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I was learning, I ain't keep going. I can play a few other instruments, but like I had to stop. That
But-
was a lot.
That's cool though that you at least have some experience with that.
Yeah,
because,
yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
a lot of people say that music is its own language.
It
for
is.
Sure.
It
For
is.
sure. Because I mean, there's structure to it. There's.
It's
you know,
like every song really a conversation.
Yeah.
When you really think
Sure.
about it, it's a message, and you hear it a certain way.
And
But-
that's important too, because a lot of the underground rappers that we listen to, like a lot of them are crazy, but it's because they understand, you know,
Yeah.
there's a way to make a song,
Yeah,
not just
definitely.
make. Because there's a lot of shit that's repetitive as fuck. And
Yeah.
You can tell they know jack shit about music structure, how to compose things. You know what I mean? Like
No, definitely.
make it easy for someone to listen
Yeah.
to.
That's
Yeah, you know,
real.
I also feel like just the times have changed. Like, you know, as us, I always say, like, us as the fans, we don't press artists for not knowing music. Like, an artist can come out and not know nothing about nothing. We not gonna be like, bro, you don't know nothing about music. We just
Yeah.
gonna listen to it and like it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we
you know.
we slick do setups like this, but we're just having a conversation.
What you said? What?
Like you talking about how y'all sit down and have talks. I'm like, when we do our discussions,
Exactly.
it's the exact same setup. We just
Yeah.
sit
different
down and have
form.
talks.
Just in a different form.
Yeah.
Right.
Format, yeah, for sure. It's a different medium, for sure. For sure to explain what you have to say. But I guess going to school, growing up, I don't know how your parents raised you guys, but did they ever pressure you to kind of like get a higher education and just do better, get a corporation job or some shit like that?
You can answer that one first.
Education is very important.
Very.
Very
Comes in different
important.
forms, though.
It definitely comes in different forms. But I'll definitely say like, as far as like institutional like education, yeah. You know, let's go to school. What sport you doing at school? You know what I'm saying? What group you a part of? Like,
Yeah.
something. So, yeah.
I think college is great because you meet a lot of new people that you would have never met.
Yeah.
for sure.
No, that's
Mhm.
facts.
It's not like high school where you know the same people, you know what they do, like no one's really interesting to you anymore. And then when you go to college, you meet so many different people.
Yeah.
That's
Do y'all know about IJU? Do y'all know about IJU?
Who's that?
Oh, that's like another collective. They're doing pretty dope stuff. They doing a lot of a lot of little baby videos and Gunna videos. You'll see their logo on the video. I'll show you because you probably seen
You
it.
talking about IJU?
Yeah, IJU.
Like, oh,
Yeah, you know
it's
that.
just us, right?
Yeah, it's just us. Yeah,
it's
y'all know
just
them.
Us. Doesn't Surf fuck with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause one of the members I met in college. Like
really?
we was
Yeah, I've seen that before.
yeah
Got
we
some
was
cool ass merch too.
yeah you know
I've seen that
they
before.
hard and she was in my class and I saw her video and I was like, yo, let's work. So we did videos together. She did a lot of our like early stuff or like my personal stuff. So I'll show y'all that too. But I made that connection through college. That's why I brought that up. So yeah, college you definitely connect with people.
For sure. I didn't finish school. I went for a semester and then dropped out.
Yeah, I went for like
But,
3 or 4.
But I mean, I guess the reason why I asked that though is just like
You
how
still
do
made connections during that time?
Yeah, I made a lot of connections. Not with what I do right now, but I think
Yeah,
it's a
just
good
in general.
experience,
Yeah.
Fucking my ex, I met her there. That was like,
Be like that.
yeah, that
Be
was
like
like
that.
the most, I guess, beneficial thing. But besides that, I didn't really think about anything, bro. Honestly,
Yeah.
the people there like were just involved.
They
in
weren't really on the
things.
scene.
Yeah, they
that you're
really
on.
weren't like that.
Yeah.
So I kind of met that just by sticking my foot in the door, just like.
I feel like you went like you didn't go to Georgia State.
No, I did.
Oh, you did go to Georgia State?
Yeah, I went to Georgia State.
Oh, dang, really? You didn't find nobody on the scene at Georgia State?
No, I mean, yeah, I did. Like now, I know that they go to.
Okay,
GC and
okay,
shit
got
like
you.
that. But,
Where you was at?
Yeah, what I was
Okay.
doing, like, I didn't even go to orientation. Like, I
Okay,
just pulled
got
up,
you.
like, to my classes and shit. It was just a bunch of film majors and shit like that. But,
Got you. I feel that.
What do you call it?
I can kind of relate to that.
Yeah. How do you guys like formulate what you want to do in your life though? Like, how do you figure out? Okay, this is what I want to do.
I feel the wind. I just go with that.
Oh, you like stick.
Oh, that was actually fine because it was windy.
I just had to say that because I was feeling some wind.
No cap.
How do you
Nah,
guys formulate like what you
that was
just want to do?
You want to go first?
What would I
I
do?
talk too much. That's why I do that. Like,
Oh, let me think. So, I mean, it's really just based on inspiration. Like, what am I curious about? What do I want to learn? Like, what do I want to do? Like, how do I want to spend my time? Because we was talking about this earlier. Like, it's a beautiful day, bro.
very beautiful day.
It feels great outside today. Like, amazing. Like, bruh. So I'm just saying, like, that's how it leads me into these different roles, these different, like, even the bucket list. Like Rockstar said, like, Chase told me, called me, was like, hey, look, we need you to come downtown, come to Waffle House, my nigga. I said, what, bruh?
Oh, is that where y'all like started planning things out at Waffle House?
Nah, we was probably just there that day. But Chase stayed. You know the mix.
Yeah.
The mix, yeah.
Yeah, he stayed there, and that's where we used to record a lot of content. We used to just be hanging out, partying.
The mix is like it's a student condominium, right?
Yeah, but I don't be out there no more. It's
That's the
I'm
one
too
with
old
the,
for
the
that
Dunkin'
shit.
Yeah,
Donuts,
no,
right?
no,
exactly.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
we did a podcast.
Yeah,
there.
we
Never mind,
shot
yeah,
with us.
Ooh, I want some Krispy
Yeah.
Kreme.
Yeah,
Krispy
nah.
Kreme sounds good
nice.
as fuck right now.
Oh
Yeah,
my
You know what sounds really good right now?
gosh.
What?
A nice iced coffee.
Yo,
That's really what I
and
want.
a
had one
Coke.
in a minute.
Hey, you walk.
I was just waiting for y'all to react to that.
Oh, that's
Nah, line of Coke.
I didn't
Yeah,
hear you say
bro.
that.
No, that's crazy. I just like to ask shit like that because, I mean, how we kind of formulate what we want to do next, it's a very strange process, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
I feel that.
it's kind of like we're blessed to kind of capture these ideas. Like, I don't know about y'all, but when either when you're just like thinking, or you're high as fuck and you're thinking,
Which I am
or
right
when
now.
you're like going for a walk and you just like an idea pops out, like,
Yeah.
isn't it interesting? Like, how the fuck did I think about that? How the fuck did I formulate
It's that blood
idea?
flow.
Yeah.
You're circulating everything.
Or like sometimes it's like the idea is probably like already within you, and what you were doing just unlocked it.
Man, I want to get some doctors on this show. Like, what's going on? Like, I know some people. Like, we
Oh,
can
that's
make
me.
that happen. For sure.
Some psychologists in this bitch.
Yeah, real talk. Like, have a
No,
little
but for real.
a circle happening. Shoot.
And I think that's why. I mean, I fuck with like philosophers, people like Jordan Peterson, people who kind of like try to study that more. You know, understand how the fuck these ideas come to us. How do we do what we do? And at the end of the day, though, I think everyone is born with great ideas.
Yeah.
A lot of people just don't act on them.
Yeah.
For sure. And I don't know if it's the universe, if it's God, a programming team that made the simulation. I always got to put that in there. Fucking whatever the fuck it is, but
Yeah,
these
that was funny.
ideas that are given to us, like, I feel like their potential to change your life drastically is there, but a lot of people just choose not to act on it. I mean, what we're doing now, both of us, both of our brands, we're really just kind of building a ladder to really use it as a tool for a lot of these talented people to kind of go up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the music industry.
That's real.
Definitely.
That's real.
But I guess long term, what do y'all see yourselves doing with what you're doing?
Honestly, just creating bigger and better platforms.
Yeah. And then helping a lot of people.
Yeah, for
I feel like we'll
sure.
help a lot of
Impacting
people.
lives.
We'll end up helping a lot of people. A lot of people will be inspired. They'll make their own brands.
Yeah.
And that brand will make a brand, and that creates a cycle of, all right, people going out and doing more positive things instead of just whatever type shit. So
That's cool as fuck. I mean, the fact that you guys are willing to help people who, you know, I don't know if you guys are charging for your interviews or whatever, but you're giving your time out of your day to really put people on a platform.
Yeah, and I ain't just interviews, but like, you know, a lot of the showcases we did, and we had artists come. You know, I'm an artist myself, so I'm like, as soon as I connect with them, I'm like, yeah, come in. I'm bringing folks in. I'm recording them. I'm doing all these things. You know, some of them be doing music videos. KG be with them with the videos. You know, Chase be engineering. Like, we really connect with people and really, you know, open up our resources, our connections, our skills, and help people out. And therefore, when we need a hand, we hit them up like, yo, I need this, I need that. They come, they be like, bucket list? Hell yeah, like,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
And then
Service
on the other
first
end,
yeah,
we'll have
and it just keeps going like that.
right. And then on the other end, we'll have the business portion where it's like we'll have events, tickets. You know what I'm saying? Like vendors come in, and you know that's how that money is made.
Yeah.
Like it just depends on who we collaborate with. Like and which lane we going with it. You feel me? So.
No, but that's cool. I feel like that generosity, though, it comes from struggle. Like, did you guys kind of go through a hard time coming up?
I mean,
it's just like, because think about it, a lot of people are able to help, but they don't. And I feel like the people that do help, they understand because they were at one point needing that same help from somebody else.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, everybody's had their own, their own story type deal, but it comes differently. I just know, like, sometimes I feel like what's not also talked about is that I've seen a lot of positive people. I've seen both sides to it. Like, I've seen a lot of negative. I've seen a lot of positive. So that positive definitely outweighs the negative. So it's like seeing that it's a negative world where people can be positive is inspiration to be positive because you see it type deal. So I'll definitely say that.
Yeah, damn, that's a deep question, bro. No, not even gonna hold you. But it's a good question nonetheless. But
CTP, we go deep.
That's real. Okay. I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so? Disagree?
I mean, I definitely. No, I would say in my personal case, like I know I came from some stuff. Was it pretty? Nah. It wasn't pretty, but it wasn't the worst thing somebody has been through, you feel me? So it's like I'm still blessed. I still learn from that. And then even the process to learn myself, like that took time too. Like people gotta understand, like as you're growing, it go all the way back to who raised you, what you experienced during that time. And then you start to understand, like, oh, I'm learning this for myself. So all that combined was like, yeah. Even despite that, I'm still thankful though. So that's why I say like it depends. Like,
For sure. I think yeah, like what you were saying. Everybody has their own story. Everybody has their own demons. Like even rich people have their own demons.
Yeah.
I feel like whether you grew up poor or rich, you still got your own problems that you have to handle yourself. And I think that's just kind of like what life is, figuring out how to solve that and overcome that, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Everybody got their personal tactics.
Yeah.
Like the way I try to get through some shit ain't gonna be the same as what Alex.
That's facts.
You feel me?
Everyone has a different path that they got to go through.
Yeah.
And to accomplish what they want to accomplish. Mine's going to be different from his.
Yeah.
His is going to be different from yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is going to be different from his.
No, it's the same.
No, it's not.
I know y'all be fucking with each other. Like,
yo, you have no fucking idea.
In the most serious moments.
Physically fighting, we be
No, like him and his brother, bro, yesterday were physically fighting each other because they were so drunk. Like physically throwing fists.
Hey,
but it's just like little brother, like you're not
that
gonna
Henny will do that
brother.
I seen it.
Henny will do that.
But
He said I ain't going for it.
no, for real though, for real. I mean, all of us in the team, like it's a brotherhood. We can all like really just
That's
work
real.
with each other. And I'm not gonna lie, there's times where we had to settle shit out in the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
There was one time.
That's just how dudes work.
That shit got really bad too.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they slapped up and we were good and we kept it
It's
moving.
like,
For sure.
And we got right back to fucking work.
Yeah. What do you think about that though? Like, I feel like men and women are different in that in that case, because like dudes they can just fight it out, and then at the end of the day be like, all right, cool, we good. End of story.
I feel like in my experience, girls hold grudges forever.
Yes, bro. That's the thing. Yeah, they'll hold on to a grudge for a year and then.
Not
like,
all of them. I won't say not all of them, but most of them, in my experience.
Nah, generalize.
In my experience, I just feel like they hold grudges, or like when girls get in fights with other girls and their friends, like they'll deadass go months without talking to each other. Just like talk to her, figure it out. Like y'all are best friends. Like the fuck.
Yeah.
Just squash whatever y'all got going on and keep moving. Or if y'all really don't want to, just stop fucking talking about it. Cause I just feel like. I don't know.
That's real, and to a certain extent, that is very accurate because I've experienced that myself. I've done that myself, and it's also to the point where it's like with women, it's not just about the physical. Because if somebody wanted to, I can train just like you.
Exactly.
I can knock you out too. Like
Exactly.
I can match the energy all day, every day. But like at the end of the day, it ain't gotta be like that.
But that's not every girl.
That's not everyone. That's a very few percentage. But it does exist, and that got to be acknowledged too.
Exactly.
And it's important to note that.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess, be honest, do y'all think there's a difference between women and men?
No.
Yes.
Well,
I think that's above my
it's
pay
a no
grade.
and yes. It's a no and yes.
That's above my pay grade. I think. Yeah.
That's real.
Do y'all think there's a way that a man is made and how they act, and then a way that
I think everything is just this stuff we're gonna naturally do, but I think everything is just society and culture at that point. We're gonna do what we see.
Yeah.
So if we look
what
on
you're surrounded by. Too.
Yeah. So if I'm looking on TV, I see a bunch of men lifting weights all day. Like that's what I'm gonna do to prove that I'm a man based off what they did type shit.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Wow.
And I mean, I just asked that because there's some people that really think that everyone kind of thinks the same. We're all on the same, I guess, thought process.
Yeah, that's a conversation.
And then on top of that, I mean, it just applies also.
I don't know.
I said I can't speak too much on it, but
right,
that's a conversation. Yeah.
You don't want to speak out on that.
I mean, the only thing I'll say is like,
incorrect or anything.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Just so y'all know, I'm very uneducated. I don't know shit about anything. But I mean,
he's asking the right questions though. You are.
I just think that there is. I feel like at a certain point, especially when it comes to sports too, like there's obvious biological differences.
Yeah.
But
but I'll say this, and actually to support your point. Now on the opposite side, what we just discussed, what are their differences? Honestly, soul wise, ain't everybody equal. You feel me?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody better than the other. It just depends on what vessel you get when you get on this earth.
Yeah.
Cause we seeing all types of humans. You feel me? It just depends on what you get.
Yeah.
That's it.
For sure.
But at the same time, like you said, there are some physical differences that need to be accounted for.
Yeah. But you don't think there's any like mental or emotional, psychological differences?
I mean, it depends. Like, it's really about who's willing to communicate and who's willing to actually provide genuine support and help. Because everybody trying to figure this out. So if you can articulate it better than I can of what I'm going through, then maybe I'll be more willing. So we can have this discussion. But we somebody got to keep asking these questions because I don't really have the data to even make an educated answer.
Yeah.
To create one, like.
For sure. And I mean, I just asked that because I really personally think there is. I mean, I think emotionally, like, I feel like women kind of take things in a different way. And then men are more stoic about things. It's more of a, okay, whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I just asked that because at the same time, I mean...
Well, because I feel like women are a lot better at expressing their emotions than men.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Because in the society we live in...
That's a discussion.
You know what I mean? Like, men just don't, we're not the type to be like, oh, I'm sad, I'm upset, or this.
For sure.
It's very hard for another man to go up to another man and talk about their emotions because you feel awkward or you feel weird or you feel like it's just not right because that's not a thing that men do.
Yeah.
That's something that women do, and you're almost like they get a point of view of like, oh, you're being feminine right now. Get that shit out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
like a little bitch.
that shit helps you though. Mentally, it really will help you.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yo,
Because if I have a problem and I go talk to Benny about it and it's really some serious shit, it really will help me.
Yeah, you
You
get
know
off
what I
your
mean?
chest.
Or the
Telling
same
somebody
way,
you trust.
vice versa.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, same.
But, and I just feel like a lot of men just have to stop being bitches and just express their emotions in a different format. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it will help them mentally. Because a lot of men have some fucked up mental problems.
Yeah.
Me, myself, you know what I mean? But when you're able to express it in different ways and connect with someone you really, truly, you know what I mean, feel, it helps them mentally. But women, I feel like they're a lot better at expressing
I think they have a higher standard, like, for their emotion. Like, back to what you were saying about, like, with the friend, like, with their friends falling out, like, I think they hold their friends to, like, a higher standard.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you can't, if you do this, like, I'm not messing with you. While dudes just be like, all right, whatever.
I don't even care. I'm about to just whatever.
All right, like, he took my shit. All right,
and then you put it to the back of your head.
Yeah,
and
you
it's
just
like,
be like,
whatever.
Fuck it. All right. Like,
Yeah.
I get over it. Like,
that's a good point, because, like, you gotta even going back to your topic about, you know, abortion and raising kids, and you know what I'm saying, like what that actually involves.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But how does that look to them? Like, how do they interpret whatever you do in order to get through that type stuff? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, I would just say, like, when it comes to like how we interact and stuff, just create more awareness on how it impacts others.
Exactly.
We can really resolve everything through that mentality. Like, all right, I just want to make sure we resolve this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get through what I need to get through to communicate that.
At the end of the day, it's all communication.
yeah,
Everything that's going on.
It shows.
I think that's why a lot of guys like get into relationships and are stuck into it because they feel like that's the only person they can talk to. Because like for me, like I mean, there's times where I need to talk about something, but I'm gonna talk about it with my girl.
I ain't even talk about it with none of my
Yeah.
they gonna be like, bro, shut up. Like,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
They could be like, smoke this weed, get your shit right.
bro, like,
Yeah.
bro, get out your feelings.
Right.
Bro, we finna go to this party. It's finna be all these, like,
Yeah.
Right?
bro.
It's like,
crying
Really,
over
at the end
little
of the
girls.
day, it's
Yeah.
really just like, damn, bro. Like, I really just needed you to fucking talk to me and give me
Yeah.
give me your point of view on what I should do,
Or just-
or
a little reassurance too.
Exactly,
Like, hey, bro,
reassurance.
I know you're going through a problem. I can't relate, but I'm with you. That's all I be need. Just tell me you with me, and I'm good.
no, for real though, for real. And I mean,
that's why you got to keep your circle small.
Yeah.
wait, you gotta
Yeah.
keep your what?
Circle
small.
small.
For sure.
Yeah, but you also gotta tell your folk that too, though. You feel me? Like, hey, bro, I need that shit. You feel me? Or I don't need that shit.
Exactly.
Like, leave me alone, bro. So.
No, for sure. What shit? What you call it? I guess how is that kind of like for you though, as a girl?
I
Working
mean,
in this industry, working with a lot of predominantly men people. Like, you know what I mean? How is that?
I mean, are you good, bro? Oh,
Yeah,
so-
nah, he
Wait, what happened?
fucking bug.
I was just thinking that shit. Alright. But for me, like, we get along, like, it's no beef. It's
We
like
would
my
butt
brother.
heads at times.
Yeah, I mean, of course we'll butt heads at times, but as far as like being in a male-dominated industry, like some of them, well, not even some, most respect me, and the ones that don't, I don't want you to try it, but like, you know, try it. You feel me? Cause I mean, at the end of the day, like, I go down about it if that's what you want, cause I know, like you said, y'all just fight it out type shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I think it also depends on who you like working with too. Like some people, like when we work with new people, we're super accepting. We're like, hey, come on in. As long as you don't do nothing lame or weird or cringy or just out of just off the wall shit, we're gonna accept you. But you know, other people aren't like that. You know, they want you to have a certain like standard to like what you like, how you are, type shit. But But damn, they threw me off. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. So it really depends on where you're working with, cause we're very open. But you can go off and link with some other people thinking it's all good. And they like, oh nah, you got to be on this type of time. You want to fuck with us. So
right, and
I
then
think that's the part of the
professionally
industry
back
that I'm not really. I don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
That's the dark side of that.
And then professionally, we'll back it up too, where it's just like, okay, well, hey, this didn't work out. Well, that's fine. We hope we can work with you in the future. You feel me? And then if it's, the right time, the right day, hey, let's make something happen. Like, we see what y'all doing. Let's do it.
No, that's dope though. That's dope. I'm glad you see it that way too, for sure. Because I feel like a lot of women working in the predominantly men involved industry of music, it's awkward because you're like also getting hit on by a bunch of these artists and shit like that. Like I've seen that shit a lot too.
Yeah.
And it's mad weird too because it's like this is business, you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
it's not your time to like try to say
Yeah.
Sometimes, dude, you just gotta stop catcalling, bro. Like, if she fuck with you, she gonna fuck with you. You don't gotta chase every woman you see. Like, bro, chill. Like, she gonna choose if she like you. Like,
nah, for real.
I mean, but that comes in all its form, cause it be some other folks that be just like that who ain't men. You feel me?
like what?
That be, just like, catcalling, doing
Yeah,
that
just
extra
fiending,
mile, that be
fiending.
like, fiending, like,
They be
bro,
like-
like,
they be like-
chill.
Like, it be like crack. They be like, pussy? What? we're going out? Like, that bitch? That ass?
It's alright, bro.
Where the hoes at? Hoes there. He don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Bro, I hate a where the hoes at type of dude, bro. I hate him. Can't.
Yo, so where the hoes at?
Shut the fuck up.
Nah, bro.
We're fiending for some
Yo.
pussy.
What are y'all up to though? What's up?
Last thing I wanted to, kind of address was, I'm also part of another growing company. It's called Black Mountain Natural Foods, and we make all natural lemonade, all natural drinks, teas, lots of good stuff. Next time I see y'all, I'm gonna definitely have some so y'all can try it out.
For sure.
But we've been growing. That's another brand that's been growing. Y'all gonna see that. Y'all gonna see them soon. And we're all just a part of so many different like cliques and organizations, and we're just slowly just growing. So you're gonna see a lot of the bucket list and so many other brands coming from us in our camp very soon.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to come to the fashion show later
Oh
in
yeah,
August.
that's gonna be dope.
I'll be there.
Yeah, it's a lot coming up, and
gonna be
fashion
there.
show included. Like, we can't wait to have that and host it, bro.
And
It's
I'm
gonna
doing
be lit.
And I'm doing I'm gonna be DJing and performing that event July 11th. No, July 8th. So if y'all free,
Where at?
I'll see y'all there. Y'all people, y'all
Send
definitely
us the
slide through.
information. Yeah, we'll pop
definitely
out.
do that.
Hell, that's next Friday.
Yeah, yes sir.
July 8th, next
Damn.
Friday. Shit, we'll be
Oh
there.
A
yeah.
lot of shit coming up then.
Oh yeah, this summer's been packed.
Yeah.
Which is not
It's
just
not
us, but
over yet, bro.
everybody, Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And then for me, like, I'm glad that he's doing his thing, and now I get to be a part of that.
Yeah.
But shit, I'm also like personally preparing to go to LA. Like,
Yeah.
So it's
Definitely
like
excited for that. See what you're gonna do
when
out
you talk
there.
about the future,
Yeah, future looking good right now.
future is looking like it's about to be here. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. That's good.
So-
I'm proud.
Oh, for real. You
Yeah.
guys are doing
Likewise.
a
You guys are
bunch
having
of
a
shit.
lot in motion ever since the first time I met you
Yeah.
guys. So it's just like,
Man,
For
like
sure,
like
for
we
sure.
said, bro, we
Likewise.
blessed.
hell yeah.
We are
Likewise.
blessed, bro.
Blessed to be recognized by also great people that's out here doing.
Like real
that's
talk.
doing- making
That's
some
why we
noise.
had to like be on here with y'all, like, bro.
Yeah, I was telling
We
Benny we had to get
appreciate
it
that.
before you left. We had to get it before
Yeah.
you left at least. So.
And then you said it like got canceled, right? Like the flight or something.
Oh
You
yeah.
were gonna go a lot earlier, but you ended up like switching plans or something like that.
Oh yeah. So well that flight wasn't. That was to Washington, but this one right here, my company actually reserved it for me on prem. So they gave me the date, and I was like, well, that's where I'm going. Like, my start date is a couple days after that. We're going in-person training. I'm excited, And it's LA. I don't know what's gonna happen next after I get off that plane.
Shit, y'all are both young though. Like how old are you?
Oh, 22.
22,
Yeah.
and then you're 22 as
Just
well.
turned 22.
That's all.
Damn. So we all pretty much the same age.
Yeah,
We're all the same age.
Yeah, we're on the same age group. That's crazy though, bro.
That's facts.
That's great that
thought
you're
we was
traveling
older or
and shit
younger?
too. Huh?
You thought we was older or younger?
I thought I thought you were 25, and I thought you were like
Damn,
18.
he say this all the
Shut
time.
the fuck up.
Yo, that's funny. I fuck with that though.
That's crazy though. You guys stay up though, for real. Like,
Yeah,
you
y'all
guys
too.
are doing great shit. The bucket list, I'm really interested in seeing like what you guys got coming up and shit like that too.
Yeah, I appreciate
But,
you, bro.
I mean, regardless, I really appreciate y'all coming off.
Oh yeah. No. Appreciate the invite. Wish KG could have been here too. But you know,
Hell yeah.
Appreciate all
well,
y'all.
we'll probably
Capture the
we should
people.
probably do another one soon in the future.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Capture
we
the
got
people.
to,
The bucket list.
But yeah,
Fourth
the bucket
word.
list. Capture the people. Beltline. Skate park. Dude singing. We out of here.
Singing that Sharon, my
Peace.
shit.